As we build healthy churches, leadership development is key. How do we build a leadership environment where leaders who are growing into leadership can assess growth opportunities and make a plan to grow towards that? Well, in this video, we're going to look at a simple tool, revisit it, and a way that you can begin to assess where are needs and opportunities in your community and how can you empower new leaders how to make a plan towards growth. That is coming up. Hey guys, my name's Mark. Please subscribe to our channel so you get this content right there in your inbox and you don't miss a video. Developing leaders who take initiative is absolutely critical to seeing a movement that multiplies. We need leaders who can understand how to assess the need for growth and growth opportunities and how to make a plan to get there. In Luke chapter 6, Jesus models this rhythm of going up with his Father, of going in as he forms a new community with 12, and then going out and impacting the crowds. And we use this rhythm of up, in, and out in our community here, and we use this as we're training our leaders to begin to see opportunities for building a holistic community and a holistic lifestyle. So as we're developing leaders, we use this tool of up, in, and out to help them assess growth opportunities and make a plan to get there. It looks like this when it's completed, and I'm going to take you through this process of going up, going in, going out today, and how we can begin to assess where a community's at and make a plan to move towards that. So to begin with, take a piece of paper and down the page write up, in, out, and then next to up, in, out, make a scale of 1 through 10. And what we're doing here is we're going to begin to identify what does the fullness of a lifestyle of up or connecting and experiencing God look like as modeled by Jesus? What does the fullness of a lifestyle of going in, of living in community as modeled by Jesus look like? And what does the fullness, a 10, look like in the life of Jesus as he went out and modeled a lifestyle of mission? So you can write the number 10 underneath your scale of 1 through 10 and begin to fill out what do you see. So you can begin to do this as a core team, begin to just popcorn around the room, and different people can throw in what they see in the lifestyle of Jesus, of the fullness of an up lifestyle, in or out. And now comes the helpful and the fun part where everybody gets to get involved and begin to assess what they see happening in the community. And first of all, you're going to have everybody assess where are they at. And so we do this by giving people different colored markers, and then they begin to draw a dot, a small dot of what they see themselves like as an individual, up, in, and out. And at the same time, we're going to begin to develop their ability to assess as leaders, where is our community at, up, in, and out. They're going to draw a circle above the numbers on the scale of up, in, and out, where they see the community right now on that continuum. Everybody's going to do this with their different color, and you're going to begin to see some trends and information begin to emerge from this. And as you finish up, take some time to draw a line where you see kind of the average of the large circles of what the community is like. And this kind of gives you a feel for, whether it's fully accurate or not, what the community perceives where they're at on that scale of 1 through 10 in that particular area. This begins to give us some helpful information as individuals and as a community. First of all, we see that some of the dots are above the circles and some are below. This tells us that there are some places where individuals are either perceiving themselves or in reality, their gifting is drawing the community upwards towards that particular area, whether that's up or in or out. They're helping the community grow. Or an alternative interpretation might be that they are putting strain on the community where not everybody's in on this area. And so that could open up a dialogue of saying, why is this person's dot higher? Or why is there a group of dots that are low and there's one that's higher? Or why are there a lot of dots that are all in the same place? What needs to happen? So this begins to develop that leadership skill of assessing what's going on in our dynamic. Now, another thing that you can do with this tool is begin to make a goal together. And so more than likely, you won't be able to move from, let's say, a 3 or a 4 to a 10 within a few months. And we try to do this tool every few months as a way to continually assess and make an adjustment where we need to in our community. So you probably won't move 7 or 8 points within the span of a few months, but you might move 2. So you can make a plan for how are we going to move from a 3 or a 4 to a 5 or a 6 within the next 3 months. Now, even if you don't hit that target, the process of making the goal and making the assessment is the important part. By assessing where you're at and making a plan for how you can move from here to there, you've already done a whole lot more than what most leaders are able to do in articulating where they're at in their community and how they're going to respond to that and adjust. So it doesn't even entirely matter if this is the perfect plan as you begin to make a plan for how you're going to move the community into a greater level of growth in that area. The point is that you are exercising that muscle and that you are responding together as a community, getting community buy-in as you are helping your leaders and helping those who participate in your community to grow towards the fullness of a holistic up, in, and out lifestyle with Jesus. One of the helpful ways that we set goals as a core team, as in our leaders huddle, is that we use the SMART goals framework. This says that our goals should be specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and timely. Meaning that they should be specific, not general, that they should be measurable. We should know if we've accomplished them. They should be attainable, in other words, appropriate to our context. They should be realistic, meaning that they're not something way beyond we could actually accomplish within that time frame. And they should be timely, that they should have a time frame set to them so that we all know if we're approaching meeting that goal or not. So guys, I hope this has been a helpful tool, and I encourage you to just try this out and set a time frame that you're going to engage with the results of this tool with your team and say, hey, if this doesn't work over the next several months, we can try something else. But that gives your team a way to begin to engage in a simple practice that will get them all on the same page, get some buy-in, and also develop that leadership ability to assess opportunities and make a plan towards growth. Hope that's helpful, guys. Bless you.